Greetings, and welcome back to the MCOC Encyclopedia. You asked for the rank 4 Hit Monkey. I don't have a rank 4 Hit Monkey, but I know someone who does. Today, we'll be starting off in Realm of Legends before moving into Labyrinth of Legends, some quests, some stories, some not, and then finally some Battlegrounds fights at the end of the video. All of today's footage is unboosted, unsynergized rank 4 Hit Monkey, no boosts, no synergies, no recoils, no nothing, just Hit Monkey and pure damage. But also, all of the footage today has very kindly been sent to me by the moderator-in-chief of my Discord server, Ellie Bingo, so a huge thank you to her for sending all this through, and by the time I finish the introduction, this Winter Soldier, who's been absolutely slapped on repeat, is down to, well, we're in Assassin's range already, and a couple more hits, and he goes down without issue. Now, clearly that's not a big enough health pool, given we can get through that in 37 seconds with no damage taken. Very nice. So let's try Labyrinth Red Hulk instead. Hit Monkey is one of those champions where you won't ever see one huge number out of him. If you want big bursts, say like Guardian or Sunspot or any champion like that, Hit Monkey's not the champion for you. However, what he does do, and what he does very well, is be consistent. His medium 1, medium 2, and his first light attack are all guaranteed crits, and they just hit hard over and over again. You can see just in the few seconds I've been talking, this Red Hulk has lost 40% of his health. There's been, I think, the biggest damage number we've seen is about 22k off the Special 2, and you can make the Special 2 guaranteed crits as long as the hit you've done just before was a guaranteed crit. But every single hit, if we wanted to, every single hit we do could be a guaranteed crit. He's also got his bleeds, and if he's in his purple phase, which he gets by doing 3 guaranteed crits and then parrying or dexing, you can also stack up critical bleeds, which can do a lot of damage. Ellie here is opting for the disorient, so I think that's about a 60-70% defensive ability accuracy reduction, which is very helpful for cutting through any resistances, but also, I mean, the crits do that just fine. Here, sorry, it's keeping Red Hulk's charges down. They do provide a lot of physical resistance, and even though Hit Monkey does have a lot of crits, which cuts through a lot of physical resistance, it doesn't cut through all of them, so that could also be a good choice here. Just finishing off the last few percents, and with just a few tabs into the striker. Oh no, special 1 for the finish, very nice. How long was that? About 90 seconds, I'd imagine? Let's see, bit of a lag spike there. 1 minute 34. For a Labyrinth takedown, that's very, very good. Up next, we're in 8.3.2, clearly someone knows where I like to test champions, and this is where we like to test our Special 2 champions. Again, Hit Monkey is not exactly a Special 2 champion, we've got to go for the Special 1 just to turn off the node in this fight, but even just with his basic hits, and a couple of bleeds and a Special 1, this Black Bolt's down to 60% health. His damage is so reliable, it's so easy to get. Now the passive bleeds in this fight are coming from the nodes, so that's not on Hit Monkey's base kit, but we're going to get to our Special 2, and it's going to be such miles of overkill. Here we go. Yeah, even after the first burst, Black Bolt is well down. What's that? So that's 8.3, 30 seconds. Very, very nice. I think this is the same path. So we just Special 1, Special 2. Normally you don't even need the Special 1, that's just for these nodes. But even with, you can see Iron Patriot gains an armor up buff. Hit Monkey has such guaranteed crits that armor rating kind of doesn't mean much to him. He's such a simple champion to play, just if you wanted to, just medium light medium, and you would get a lot of damage out of him. But he is very useful on a lot of nodes as well. This is the first time I'm reviewing a lot of this footage in detail, so it's really cool to see him in action for myself. Straight into the Special 2, and again, miles and miles of overkill. Where are we heading next? What was that? 31 seconds. This is, I believe this is the 8.3.4 Hulk Ragnarok path. So whenever we bleed Hulk Ragnarok in this fight, he gains a passive slow. That's from the node, not from Hit Monkey, but we also have Footloose to counter. The slow is doing a very good job of that for us. We've also got some vicious passives in this fight. And there we go. Ellie's going for the critical bleeds now, and 1 Special 2 with all of those vicious passives, a huge amount of bleed damage, and 23 seconds for an 8.3 fight. This is the 9.2.6 Sentry path, I imagine. So this is as far as story content goes at the moment. 9.2.6. This is a fight where you do much less damage on crits, but slightly more damage on... much less damage on non-crits, but slightly more damage on crits. And if you need a critty skill champion, which is what this path requires, Hit Monkey's about as good as it gets. We got all crits in that combo, so that was 25-25 plus 3 sets of 32. So that's what, nearly 100,000 damage on every combo. Pretty much guaranteed. That's a huge amount of damage to just drop combo after combo after combo. 36 seconds. Well, how much health have those fights got? 700,000-ish? This is the Grandmaster's gauntlet thing. So this is a pretty chunky thing, who is bleed immune as well, which is going to slow us down. He's got oscillate. He's got shifting immunity as well, which is kind of pointless for him because he's bleed immune. But never mind. He's got about 800,000 health as well, I think. So this is a pretty chunky thing with a huge amount of armor rating, a lot of resistances, and he's bleed immune. Hit Monkey doesn't care. Armor rating, we scythe through that. Resistances, we scythe through that. The disorient has helped keeping his rock stacks down. When we would bleed him, that helps keep the rock stacks down as well. So, up to 15 rock stacks, beautifully timed. Just going to bait the special 2. Drops all the rock stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, bait the special. Medium, light, medium, straight into special 2. Got all the guaranteed crits. There's that disorient, keeping the rock stacks down. He makes it look so easy. Hit Monkey really makes these fights look easy because his damage is so consistent. It's not the biggest, it's not the flashiest, but it is a nice straight line on his graph, and sometimes that's what you need. 1 minute 5. Okay, this is the Battlegrounds pre-season. This is a rank 3 Photon, and I mean, one combo and she's down to 80% health. Ooh, got parried there, but purified it. Very, very nice. She is bleed immune, so we can't even use that to our advantage. She's shutting off our willpower, which is also not very helpful. A couple of very nice backdrafts there. Some really great combos. Bait the special 2. Beautifully dexed. A couple more guaranteed crits. Into the striker, or are we going to go straight to the special 2? Straight to the special 2. Miles of overkill. Full yellow bar. How long was that? About 40 seconds? 33 seconds, 52,000 points. Phenomenal. Up next, this is a rank 3 Spider Ham by the looks of it, and I have a feeling this Spider Ham is not long for this world. 2 combos, he's down to 60%. 1 more combo. We're full sending, so we go in for the striker. Go in for 1 more combo. Special 1. What was that? 25 seconds? If that? 19 seconds. 53,000 points. So, there you have it. A quick look at rank 4 Hit Monkey. I thank you again to Ellie for sending over this footage. Really appreciate it. If there's any other champions you would like to see at rank 4, do let me know. And please leave any questions you have in the comments down below as well. Finally, consider joining the Discord server linked in the description. A great place to get specific advice, make suggestions for future video topics, and while I'm awake, I do my best to be there as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you next time.